Hello Internet and welcome to my September/October channel update. I didn't do that one last month. In fact, I didn't do a lot on the channel last month, let's be honest here. So yeah, apologies for that. Good news though, I'm doing things. It's very generic. Yeah. First of all, let's go straight into channel stuff. Basically, I've had stuff going on, but now I can guarantee that for the foreseeable future there will be at least one video every other day. And I uploaded that 1 year on thing, which desperately needed doing. I didn't want to upload that until I was confident I was able to, do something every other day. Like I've got a little bit of a backlog to work with. So I think that's pretty good. Like I've got something, so I'm not desperately scrambling for footage every day. I just needed some time to build myself something, to let me have a good steady flow. And now I've got it. So basically on this channel from now on, you will see a video at least every other day. I'm not sure what sort of video it's going to be. If it's going to be sort of a vlog thing, it's going to be 1 year on. If it's going to be a let's play, if it's going to be a one-part thing, I don't know. I'm just going to say for the foreseeable future, which is at least until New Year's time, I can guarantee I'll have at least a video up every other day, with the possible exceptions of stuff like my birthday weekend coming up or the Christmas weekend coming up, because although I may have a backlog of videos, one of my main problems now at home is just simply uploading the stuff, because my upload speed is pretty damn terrible. So yeah, the 1 year on video that went up, it was just shy of half an hour really. It was 29 minutes something. That took around 7 hours or so to go up, so that's the sort of upload speed I'm working with here. And that's actually better than it was at one point, because my sister's not living with us at the moment, so bandwidth usage has gone down a little bit. So even though it's incredibly slow, it could be worse, and that's the scary thing, really. So yeah, and, yeah. I'm sorry if it doesn't look like that professional or good in this room at the moment. I just wanted to do a casual vlog thing just to get out there. I know the camera's crooked a bit, and I look pretty terrible at the moment. I gotta be honest. I've just noticed this coming in that I need to get rid of. I've been doing well at keeping down weight in terms of stomach and stuff. I'm actually genuinely doing quite well there. I've lost a few inches around my waist, and yeah, that's pretty good. I'm always really happy with myself when I buy new jeans and it's a size or two sizes smaller than the last pair that I bought. I feel really good about myself. But this is, you don't see much face on, but well, actually, you do kind of see a face on. Just I'm sort of getting a double thing that has to be taken care of. But yeah, I'm just sort of rambling this thing because not done this for another month than I should have done. So yeah, kind of thinking of stuff to cover. There's channel stuff that I'm saying once a video every other day at least. I'm getting some. I'm sorting out all the admin stuff on the channel, which is taking forever. But that's purely because I'm lazy about it. Just because I hate doing stuff. I understand putting annotations on videos and stuff. Annotations on videos are always useful. They're always good at helping you. And the playlist stuff is very useful to maintain. But it's just so boring and finicky to set up. It's just Jesus Christ. I find YouTube annotations so difficult to work with. They're so, I don't know, precise or picky about the way you have to use them, and just I'm not a huge fan of them really, but yeah, it has to be done. So that's been done. So like part of the reason I haven't uploaded in a while is like I said, I wanted to have a backlog. I wanted to get the 1 year on thing finished alongside the backlog. I also I've got I'm doing a job, and I've also taken up work at I'm doing some other stuff like on days at an animal shelter. So yeah, I mean, I don't get paid for stuff at the animal shelter, but the benefit of working with like kittens and dogs and stuff, like I enjoy it. So that's that's worthwhile. Like just doing a couple of days a week there. But because of that, like I've had to get used to like a new routine that I have to go through, and now that I'm actually used to it, like I know when I can and when I can't record, when I can edit, when's a good time to start uploading, because as I mentioned earlier, internet connection and all that. But yeah, like it's just a matter of like coordinating everything that I do now, really. And having a backlog, like I said, I wanted to build that up because that will really help in because like you can't, although you have a routine which works for you, most of the time, there's always stuff that pops up, so it's good to put yourself ahead a little bit. And I mean, like my main recording time now is like later on Fridays or the weekend, and like sometimes you don't want to just be sat in your room recording footage and editing and all that stuff over the weekend. You want to be going out, so that's what's having a backlog's useful for. It's stuff like that. Let's see. So obviously, if you weren't Adam Rock, you'd learn that. And my God, I've screwed this up because it's not in my 3DS at the moment. If you've not been living under a rock, you will learn that this game came out, Super Smash Bros. 3DS, and I've been playing the hell out of that. And I have actually had a couple of experiences of just like playing it with random people on the go, and it's actually really good. Like, at the moment, I'm sort of maining Little Mac and Bowser Jr. I'm enjoying both of those, and I totally called Bowser Jr. coming in. Although I did admittedly say I thought it was going to be like a small clone version of Bowser. Yeah, totally called him getting in though. Totally did. As for the majority of the others, I was totally saying no, Dr. Mario is going to be a costume, but so I do think that's kind of a waste putting in Dr. Mario in. Like he totally could have just been an alternate costume, and in fact in the fan mod that was made for Smash Bros. Brawl Project M, he was just like a costume for Mario, and they fiddled with some of Mario's stats a bit, so it was like a mix of Mario and Dr. Mario. So, but yeah, and like they've announced DLC for it with Mewtwo. Didn't see Mewtwo coming back. I'm sort of on the fence about actually wanting him back because I mean, obviously they're gonna. Hopefully, he's gonna be radically different from the Melee version, or at least a very, very tweaked version of Melee Mewtwo, because Melee Mewtwo really wasn't that good, to be honest. So, yeah. How I feel about it being like free DLC for if you own both versions of the game, that personally doesn't affect me because I was going to end up with both versions of the game anyway. But I do think it's kind of a sort of a dick move about that. Unless they are doing the thing where like Mewtwo is purchasable for a small price if you have both versions. Like I think that's how it balances out. Sorry, I had to cut away there because I had a bit of a coughing fit. That's something that's been going on last month and this one, and basically every day now. It's just like when I get up, I chug some cough medicine. When I come back home from whatever I'm doing, chug some more cough medicine. I'm basically taking like as much as I can take for, without overdosing on it. But you know, it's kind of persistent, and like as a kid, I had like pretty bad asthma, so like I think it's partly that flaring up from time to time. Even though I tend to get like sick and have coughs and stuff in the winter months, I still love winter. Like winter's my favorite season, so yeah, I just love being out in the snow and stuff. So yeah, but even so, don't worry about me like that. I'm fine. I'll recover soon. I'm just you know, I just have to put with it a little bit, but like I'll recover soon, hopefully. But yeah. And see, something else I wanted to talk about is like just as a minor thing was like the Twitch policy updates, and I don't know like everything that's updated and changes in conditions. Like I just know like the major stuff that's changed. In particular, the no more topless stuff on Twitch, which I'm highly disappointed about. Because I mean, with Halloween just around the corner, and Halloween being the day this is going out, actually, I was just thinking like, what would be the scariest thing I could do for people? And obviously, it's me sitting there playing video games topless. That's the scariest thing I can think of. So yeah, I'm kind of disappointed. I can no longer do that. I'm sorry, but yeah. In general, like this is actually the thing with like me and my family. Like we tend like my family tend to not do the Halloween sort of thing. Like I've got no problem with it. It's just like my family, in particular, my mum and dad, are sort of opposed to the idea of Halloween. Really, like the only time I've ever actually been out trick or treating was with one of my aunties, like when I was a kid. So yeah, I don't know if I'm doing anything for Halloween in particular, but you know, if I'm not, it's fine. But yeah, I was just thinking like for a stream, it would be like the scariest thing I could do to be topless for all you guys. So feel lucky you have missed out on this opportunity. Just saying. Uh, right. So final thing we're gonna do, just because I want to keep it sort of short and sweet here, and on top of that, I don't really have notes for this. I was just doing it very quick, getting it out there, because I sort of realised last minute, to be honest, that I didn't do one of these in September. I've not done one for this month, so I can get this out on Halloween. So happy Halloween, everyone. Uh, I suppose my trick and treat stuff that I've had for a couple of months now. Hopefully, it won't have affected the flavour at all. But yeah, the final three Tootsie Roll things I've got to do. What am I going to do first? Like this is very Halloweeny coloured, so I'll do it last. Just save it for last. Yeah, let's do banana. Let's do banana. It's the least chocolatey thing, so banana Tootsie Pop. And plus I like banana anyway, and that kind of looks a little gone off. Like I don't think the webcam's picking it up, but it's not really a yellowish. It's sort of a like snot green colour now. So like, if I don't like some of these flavourings, I'm gonna put it down to the amount of time that's passed. But I gotta tell you, it's not got a lot of banana taste to it, but like, it's got a very banana aftertaste to it. But and it's sort of like if you've ever had a foamy banana sweet sort of thing, that's the sort of flavour you're getting from this. Not banana, not banana. It's more sweet banana. I will say one thing though, because of the amount of time it's had, I assume, it's sort of like how like when you bite into lollipops generally they're like solid, like it's sort of got like a film around it. Like I don't know if you'll pick it up, but you can see like teeth marks just where it's just sort of like dragged through, just because I want to see if it's still solid. So it has gone kind of like gooey and filmy, and it's just I don't know if I'm gonna have like all of these when I'm actually done with them. But yeah, the banana one not bad. It's just the sweet banana version rather than like an actual banana flavour. But yeah, then we move on to the next one, which is a little more Halloweeny, which is chocolate flavour. And I don't know how sickly it's going to be because it's going to be chocolate with chocolate in the middle. And the chocolate in the middle is already kind of sickly itself on its own. So I feel like I've just put a solid Tootsie Roll thing in my mouth, like a solid circular Tootsie Roll is going straight in my mouth because that's exactly what the flavour of this chocolate is like. And I suppose that's to be expected considering the brand of it, but it's just like I'm not that keen on that chocolate anyway. But and it's done that same sort of film thing that one did, and I bit into it a little bit more so you could see it a bit better. A little like that's like a white stuff that's directly underneath the what I'm going to call the film of the lollipop, and well, it feels like I'm just biting into a circular Tootsie Roll that's going to have another Tootsie Roll inside it, you know? And there's still solid lollipop underneath it, so it's like I'm biting into a layer of Tootsie Roll around like a chocolate lollipop around a Tootsie Roll, which is very weird. But if you're very much into the Tootsie Roll flavour of chocolate, go for it, you know? And finally, got the Halloween coloured one because it's like orange and purple's a kind of Halloweeny colour, I guess. See, wild mango berry. Let's go for it. It's not very Halloween flavour to finish off with. The chocolate's probably more Halloween flavour, but oh well. And oh god. If you can see this, but it's sort of like the film layers just sort of peeled off directly onto that, and I've not even touched it yet. It's not going in my mouth yet. You can see it's sort of got all these like lumps and bumps in it, and like that on the side there. It's just So if you're keeping track, I think the chocolate one keeps best, and I think the banana one keeps second best, and then there's this. Yeah. Oh, that is a strong flavour. Jesus. Mm. I'm biting off some of the film. God, that is strong. Oh, that is a strong flavouring on that. Right, I think the one I'm gonna go walk away with eating is gonna be the banana one, but this is like a strong. It's almost like a. I don't know, like it is pretty mangoey. I give it that, but it's a very tangy mango flavour. It's not bad, but I'm sort of concerned for not eating it just because like I don't know if you saw this earlier, but like it's a very dark patch, like right in the middle of the bit that's gone all mouldy and stuff, and I'm just yeah. So overall, Tootsie Pops. Out of these three, I'm gonna go with the banana one. And honestly, I can't remember the one I had 2 months ago that said was the best, but that was still better than this. Like, but I'm gonna put that down mostly to the fact they've been sat here for like 2 months or so now. So it's like Jesus, I'm just gonna throw these right out. I think like I'm not even gonna eat them. Probably like no, definitely I'm not gonna eat. Then like I said, I've got to get rid of this like disgusting double chin thing that I've got going on. So yeah, like and it's not like a properly double chin. It's just like when you look at the right angle, you just see that underneath it, and it's just gotta get rid of that. Oh. Right. So that's it. Thank you guys for watching, and happy Halloween, everyone. Hope to see you guys soon.